Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to show you a couple of maintenance projects I've started today on my Ariens Zoom 42. The manufacture date of this one is in 2000, so it's a 20-year-old machine. So I wanted to show you the front tires. They are pretty rough as far as the sidewall. They're pretty dried out. I've had numerous flats with these, and I've put a couple of plugs in the tires here, and I just got tired of plugging them, so I went to Harbor Freight and picked up two inner tubes. They're 10-inch tubes, 4.10/3.50 4-inch. They're $4.99 at Harbor Freight, and the part number is 63370. So what you do is, it'll have a conventional valve stem on there like this because they were tubeless from the factory. So you take a razor blade, you cut off the rubber valve stem. The new inner tube will have a brass valve stem. Once you spoon the tire off with your small motorcycle spoons, you can feed your new inner tube into the inside of the tire, feed your brass valve stem through the hole in the rim, and you're good to go. You won't have any issues unless you run over nails or something that's going to penetrate the inner tube. So that's a solution to take care of dry rotted mower tires. Eventually they're just going to start separating, and I'll have to just go ahead and buy two new tires. But this was a quick fix, putting in a 10-inch inner tube in the rim. I wanted to point out another maintenance issue here that goes overlooked, I believe. The hub itself has a grease fitting, Zerk fitting, so you can grease up the axle itself. The axle is just a bolt that goes right in between the hub. But up here on the body where it swivels, there's no Zerk fitting up here. So I took off the nut. It's a 3/4-inch nut. I dropped the shaft down, took out the whole wheel assembly here. So these inner collars were all filled with caked up rust. There was a lot of resistance when you went to turn the front wheel assembly. This one's already been done, so that turns super easy. So what you want to do is sand down all the caked on rust that you're going to find here on these collars. And I just took an old leftover grease cartridge here that had a little bit of grease left in it. That's all you need, is a little bit of grease to put on this collar, and you fit it back through this plastic insert that goes from top to bottom. So once you grease this up real good, you just put the nut and washer back on the top, and you're good to go. You'll notice a big difference in how easy it turns. There was quite a bit of resistance before I greased it up. Now it'll spin quite freely. I'm not sure why Ariens didn't put a grease fitting or a Zerk fitting right here. So you could actually grease this. I don't know if it was cost saving or they thought the plastic insert was as good as grease. So this would affect the Zoom 42 and also the Zoom 34. They had a 34-inch deck version of this as well. So anybody with the Zoom 42 or Zoom 34, you might want to look at this when you're doing your maintenance. And consider changing out to inner tubes on your front tires. So I think that's it for now. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and thank you for watching.